Having a nightmare every day is a nightmare in itself. Physically waking up at a ridiculous time, 5:30, to get to a lesson that I desperately want to be in, and being washed over with pain for things I cannot help, such as physical disabilities and others. Then it's probably getting on public transport if I have to, and seeing all the people and hearing all the people. Even if I have my music turned up so loud, I'm constantly worrying that I'm being a nuisance and that people can hear my music even though we're going through a tunnel. No one really can. And they're looking at me, even if they're not really looking at me and they're just staring off into the distance, they're looking at me, and I know they are. And it makes me really, really nervous because I see them fidgeting and I start to fidget and I get really hot, and public transport's not for me. It's a nightmare. If there are delays, and because I live far away, which isn't normally a problem, but it also kind of is, if there are delays and I'm late, when I'm late and I walk in and everybody's looking at me like I've just disappointed every single person in the room at once, that's a nightmare, because my skin starts to crawl and I start to get really hot around my neck and my clothes don't seem to fit me anymore, and I start to wonder, God, if I let these people down again, will they alienate me for things I can't help when I leave an hour early? Although it physically and mentally strains and stresses and pains and presses me, is it not good enough? On a nightmare of a day for me, that is the question that goes around and around and around in my head when things I've done, things I do, things I want and that I will to be are all thrown into the big doubt hole of a question. Is it good enough? Am I going to make it?